Hello, Brethren Village. It's great to see you again. It's the Johns from the security team, and we are here today to give you both some information, some tips, and a couple of updates as we enter the fall and winter season.
And hello, all. My name is John Schofield, and I'm here to talk to you about some scams that we are concerned that may be falling upon some of our residents here. I know you may get tired of hearing us talk about scams, but we are not going to get tired of telling you about scams because they're everywhere. I get scams daily, John gets scams, and we'd like to talk to you about the top 5 scams that we've spoke about and we feel these are the most prevalent ones that are out there right now. So we'd like to go over each one of you. So please listen up. We're just going to kick back. We're going to talk about what's going on. We've got our coffees. Don't you love watching TV when you know they have coffee? You know they don't have coffee in them. They're sipping, drinking, talking. So I'm letting it out there right now. These are just for show. And they even say Brethren Village on them. Okay, so the scams that are out there that you need to be aware of. The top one that's been going around right now, this is a good one. This has been around for quite a while now. And the reason it's around is because it's working. People are falling for it. It's called the Easy Pass scam. I've gotten it. I've gotten my scam myself. And I kind of laugh at it when I get it. And I just delete it when it comes on my phone. But unfortunately, people believe it. You're going to get a scam either through your cell phone, through a text, or an email. And it's going to say it's coming from E-ZPass and it's a violation notice. Now you're going to think to yourself, you probably have an E-ZPass on your car, or if not, you know about them. And it's going to say that you owe something very small, like a $3.99 fine. And if you don't pay within 24 hours, they're going to say you're going to get a violation in the notice and you're going to get a bigger fine. And they make you scared that you need to act promptly. I want you to think about this. When you get this E-ZPass text or email, number one, already know it's a scam. Just know it's a scam. And if you think, well, possibly I was driving on the turnpike last week, maybe it's because of this. This is what you need to do. You need to get off the computer with that person, delete that text that you have, and just contact the Pennsylvania Turnpike yourself. Go online and contact paturnpike.com. You can contact our local, our state, the Department of Motor Vehicles, the DMV.com. Call one of those two and ask if you legitimately have a bill that of a violation that's in your name. You're going to be told no, that this is a scam. But if it gives you peace of mind, you reach out yourself to paturnpike.com and see if you actually have a violation with your name on it. But I'm telling you, if you hear anything from a text or an email from E-ZPass saying that you have a violation, it is a scam. Just delete it and move on. And if you have any questions, contact us at security and I'll explain it to you as well. Secondly, we have the top 5 scams. The scam number 2 that is out there right now is you'll get an email or a text, or they'll leave you a voice message on your phone and it'll say that you're receiving information from your loan department saying that you've been pre-qualified for a loan, or they will say they're in the final stages of your $40,000 loan and you need to either click a link to verify that this is you getting a loan, and it's going to make you think, oh my gosh, I didn't ask for a loan. Somebody's asking for a loan in my name, and then you're going to want to click a link to tell them that this isn't you. I am here today to tell you, if you get contacted via an email, a text, or a voicemail on your phone saying that you're in the final stages of a loan, do not respond to anything on there. Do not call that number that they say to call. Do not do a thing. Delete it. Let it go. Move on, because you're just one of millions of people that they just sent that message out to. If you have any questions on a loan that you're getting information on, that you're getting called, text, or an email, call us. I'll explain it to you. I'll walk you through it, and John will walk you through it and explain to you what you need to do safely. But the key is, do not click on any links. Do not call the number that they say to call. You'll look at that and they're not even going to be addressing you by name. They're just going to be saying, "Dear applicant." So just know that this is a scam and delete it. The third scam that's out there right now is the AAA scam, saying that you've received a free car emergency kit valued at $50 and you've got it free from AAA. The scary part is AAA, there's probably 40 million AAA members across the country. I have a AAA membership for my daughter as well, and I get emails, I get texts from AAA, and I get letters weekly for them trying to legally ask for more of my business, whether it be more life insurance or something. They're always sending you something legal from AAA. But the scary part is when you get a text from AAA and they're saying that you've qualified now for a free vehicle emergency kit. That's the new one that's out there right now. Who wouldn't want a free gift to have been sent to them? And you think you can use that, you can put it in your car? What a great idea. But if you click on that link or if you call that number to claim your free kit, you're going to have all this malware sent to your phone, sent to your computer. So do not respond to that AAA threat that's out there right now asking for a free emergency kit. Remember that. Number 4, who doesn't get Amazon packages delivered? And if you don't, you know your neighbors do as well. So the bad guys are capitalizing on everybody who receives the Amazon packages now. And there is a scam daily from people claiming to be Amazon. You'll get a text on your phone and it'll say, "Your Amazon package has been delivered." Chances are, with the millions and millions of Amazon subscribers out there, somebody has a package that they're waiting for. Right now, I have a package I'm waiting for that I got from my daughter, and it should be here in about a week. So within the next 7 days, I will probably get a text from Amazon, which is going to be a scam because it's out there right now and everybody's getting it, saying that my package is almost there. It's delivered. Click here to track your package, it'll say. I already know from when I made my purchase when my Amazon package is going to be delivered. So I'm not going to be clicking on anything because I'm already going to know it's going to be a scam. But this is the scam. This is what's being sent by this fake Amazon package. They will either say your package is delivered, click here to confirm, and all they want you to do is to click on this link. Do not click on any link. Do not call anything. If you have a package and you think that it might be a legitimate thing, go back to your original email and converse through Amazon through your original email when you made your purchase. Or they will say that they're attempting to deliver your package and you need to click that link. Just please listen to our warnings when you get these texts and emails from Amazon. Do not click on anything. Amazon does not want you to click on anything. Just go back to your original purchase and communicate through your original purchase. And the last one, the top 5, and I know we've given you a list so far, but the last one is called the Apple Computer Scam. And this is a big one. A resident just had this here in Brethren Village the other day. And I noticed this from when we were walking through the hallways talking to the residents, and a resident came up and told us that they were busy all day communicating with Apple Computer because she had a problem on her computer and they're helping her through her problem. That rose our warning flags right away when she said that she's been communicating and that they've been on the computer with her talking and emailing, and she's following their directions for the last 3 hours trying to follow a problem up. Apple Computer does not send texts to you to say there's a problem with your computer. They will not send an email to you to say there's a problem with your computer. You need to click this link to communicate with someone. Apple Computer does not reach out to you like this. The latest one was the Apple Computer. You'll get an email or a text stating that you are about to be charged. The latest was a $278 for a security upgrade that you ordered. you're going to get something like that possibly, and you're going to think, I never ordered a security update, and I am not paying $278, and it says contact us immediately or you will be charged this amount. And that gets you to be scared that you're going to have to pay that, so you immediately want to click on it. Just stop and think twice. Somebody's contacting you, trying to get you to call them back. That's not how Apple Computer would work. So what we want to get through to you today on our security film today is, do not respond to anything that you receive via an email, a text, and especially if you're reading something and it's not addressed specifically to you, if it just says applicant. Go back to your days in school when you were going through your English and grammar classes. Look at the emails, look at the text you get. A lot of times you can spot it yourself when you see that there's problems with grammatical errors, things aren't capitalized, letters are spelled wrong. You could be your own detective in these kind of situations. And lastly, after you're listening to all of our safety briefings on the scams today, talk to your neighbors about this as well. Talk to your friends when you're having lunch. Ask each other, what kind of scams are you getting? And then tell each other stories of how you're deleting things and not answering things. Just look out for each other is what we ask. And if you have any questions whatsoever on something you received that you think just doesn't look right, please call us. We'd be glad to stop and look to make sure that what you're receiving is actually legitimate. Thank you.
I agree with you. I think I would say probably one of the calls that we get that might be really satisfying is if we get a call from a resident who thinks that they might be on the hook or being reeled in, and they call us and we're able to get down there and talk with them and kind of nip it in the bud and save them frustration. That to us is a call like that. I mean, we welcome it at any time. We're always here to try and help. And if we're able to do that and we're able to maybe kind of head off the stress of or the monetary loss, that's what we're here for. So.
And John, I think the biggest challenge that we have is if somebody is being scammed and they've already gone to CVS and bought gift cards, or had to go to Target as directed and buy gift cards, and they read the numbers off in the back and they realize, I just got scammed, I'm out $500, I'm out $1,000. The biggest challenge we have I'm finding is people do not want to report this because they're ashamed, they're embarrassed. They don't want us to know that they just got hooked on a scam, and they certainly don't want their families to know. So our challenge is we don't hear from people because they don't want others to know that they fell for their tricks.
Sure.
So.
Well, I'm going to kind of turn things a little bit and to give you maybe some kind of information and updates from the security department as we get closer to winter and the end of fall. It's starting to get darker out earlier, and it's also staying darker later. And if you're going to be out walking, I know we talk about this all the time, especially early in the morning or later in the evening when it's dark. Most of our roadways here have sidewalks, however, there are some that don't. Please try and wear some kind of high visibility clothing, or if possible, if you have like maybe a little night light that might go on the back or the front. You see some of these right now that it's almost like a headband with a night light on it, so that you're visible to car traffic. Just as we get into the winter season, remember the high visibility clothing and any type of lighting system or something like that. One or the other or both is great. Also, from an update perspective from the security department, just to let you know that we do have a new team member. His name is Rich Stutchkis, and Rich is our second shift supervisor. He will be working 3 to 11, Monday through Friday. Rich comes to us with a law enforcement background. He is retired with 20 years in law enforcement and does have some previous experience in security at a long-term care facility. So it's great to have him as part of our team. If you see that new face in the evening, please feel free to say hi to him and get to know Rich. The last thing that I want to do is, because I also deal with transportation, is to give you one or two informational updates from the transportation department. So recently, within the past month, we have purchased a new medical transport vehicle. We used to have a medical transport bus. Our bus was getting up there in years and miles. It was starting to give us some problems, so we now have, it's actually a high top van that we can fit two wheelchairs in to go on trips, and also 4 or 5 passengers at the same time. So you're going to see that vehicle around campus. That is our new medical vehicle. And then also, as we get closer towards the holidays, we may tweak some of our shopping trips. Right now, our shopping trips, we do not have a Park City trip on our list, but as we get closer here towards the holidays, we're going to add a Park City trip at least once, maybe twice a month, for those that want to go out there and do their holiday shopping. And what we will do is update that list on the daily news. We'll give you the shopping days and the locations and where the shopping bus is going to be going. I would also encourage those who use the shopping bus maybe to give suggestions to our driver, Nancy. She is always trying to take resident suggestions on places that you want to go. So feel free to let her know if there's anything that shopping locations or places that you might want to go. So from my point, I would like to take everybody, just thank everybody for our fall video here. Thank John for the research that he put into the top 5. Remember, there is nothing in these mugs. Thank you.
Thank you.